Hello, everybody, and welcome back to episode 8 of Walking to Skye. In this episode, we are making our way to 35,000. So, yeah, we'll get going then. Um, so, a lot of things have kind of, oh, hello. How did I? I have no idea how I did that. Anyway, um, that chicken says 100. Let's see, we are in 1.6 and all our achievements have just reset. Because we had more. Very weird. Anyway, um, so let's get going. We have about 5,000 blocks to go. Um, so while we're swimming across here, I will look up our new stuff. So since we are in a new update, let's see how this goes. Added in 1.6. So, everything that was added in 1.6. Multiplayer, nether support, trapdoors, craftable maps, and tall grass in some biomes were added. The record player, support for 15 music discs were added. That one still is there. Oh, he's on fire. Nice. Crafting. Shift clicking when crafting moves your item to your inventory. Hey, let's go. That's added in. That's gonna be super nice. Same as your inventory to your hotbar. Booster tracks. So faster minecart tracks. Fire got nerfed in this update. Blocks destroyed by other players in multiplayer are showing the breaking block particle effect. Oak doors make a sound for other players in multiplayer. Fix saving while sneaking, which would drop the player through the ground. Hey, we actually have grass. Which does this mean we have seeds? I don't know. For a very long time, we just did not have grass. Oh, we have seeds. Let's go. We can actually create food. Still can't stack food though. That's a bummer. Boom. So we got 2 seeds now. Player rotation. Fix player rotation not loading correctly when loading a saved game. Cool. So that's all that got added in beta 1.6, which was released on May 26th of 2011. Anyway, we are going on. 2, 3, 4, 5. Shift. I love shift click. Nope, still can't do that. Boop. Okay. And on we go. So let's see. They added maps, trapdoors, the nether in multiplayer, as well as other changes and bug fixes. Let's see, any additional stuff? They added grass, they added a dead bush, which is found in the deserts. Grass found in certain biomes, which we just saw. And we see there. Grass was added in 1.6. I can't believe that. It seems so common. Like, such a taken for granted thing. Oh, I see my first dead bush. The game's first dead bush. Actually, that's the game's first dead bush. This right here, boys. The first dead bush ever loaded. Wow. um. Anyway, seeds, the fern, trapdoors, maps. Anyway. So on we go. I ran into a cactus. Let's go. So, let's see what 1.7 will add. We already know 1.8 adds sprinting as of last episode. Red mushrooms. Mushroom. Nice. Oh. Bum 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 bum. Ah, I've missed that soundtrack so much. It is so iconic. Let's put that there. 2, 3, 4, 5. So, as I'm recording this, I am also in a voice chat with a bunch of other friends from the Arcadian server and the Anarchy server that I play on. We formed a little play group. So I'm just talking with them currently. I am muted, so they can't hear anything I'm saying. So they're probably wondering why I'm just muted, but I'm also streaming my this gameplay to them. So they probably are wondering why it looks so weird. But I will say something very weird about this visual glitch. No! I did not mean to do that. My boat. My boat left me. I will say one thing about this visual glitch. So obviously it's like a client side thing, but what's really weird about it is this. Any screenshot I take, like that one right there, will look perfectly normal. It won't have any of this like red and blue switched thing going on. Ow. It'll just be like completely normal looking. And it'll be so weird. Anyway, beta Minecraft 1.7, June 30th, 2011. That added in, and I don't know if I have mentioned this. Ferns. Look at that. That's actually sick. Taking a picture of that. That's awesome. So beta Minecraft 1.7, which will be the next update, added in both the pistons and the sticky pistons, shears, which aren't in the game yet. They added in the silver fish as well. Whoops. Let's see. We're going this way. They switched the texture of the bricks. So it used to be like that really red and white colored brick pattern. to the just, it was like a really prominent red and white to just a kind of mellowed red and white. Speaking of which, I need to start getting my achievements back. There's that, getting wood. 1, 2, 3, 4. Crafting table. Done. Another 5. Do that. Boom. Okay. Cobblestone got tweaked. Cobwebs now require shears or swords to be broken. Cool. Fences. Slabs. Levers, TNT can no longer be primed by hitting. It has to be used by flint and steel. Up until 1.7, you can ignite TNT by hitting it. That's insane. Sheep no longer drop 1 to 3. They now drop 2 to 4 when being sheared. So, they now drop 1 wool when killed while not being sheared. So, let's keep going. We have 3,500, 3,400 blocks to go. So I know each of these episodes, I try to keep the episodes between 20 minutes-ish. I mean, that's usually the length of a sometimes average, like, cartoon, short time TV show. Anything over that kind of gets more, why is my wool and everything everywhere? I thought I organized this. How did I? Really thought I organized all of this. Anyway, drop that. Keep the bone. Actually, yeah, keep the bone. Keep the arrows. I don't need eggs. Actually, I will take the eggs, but I don't want the sticks. Okay, we're good. So yeah, I try to keep my episodes within the 20, 30 minute range. Usually not that hard. Sometimes they go over to like 40 minutes, which aren't bad. It's just I wish they I could just condense it down to like 20 minutes. Anyway, I'm recording this at like just about 10 at night, so that makes about three episodes done today, which isn't bad. I've gone about, let's see, how far did I go today? About 15,000, which is not, which is not a bad distance at all. Still very slow. Anyway, we have, let's see, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, 3,000 blocks to go. Which honestly ain't bad. Like I've been saying in the past for the past few episodes, it's gonna go a lot faster once we get the ability to sprint. Once we get that ability unlocked in 1.8 or beta 1.8, it'll make exploring twice as fast. Because that allows me to do 5,000 blocks so quickly. Sprint jumping, sprinting on ice, just so much better than anything else in the past. The one thing I will do, though, is at the end of this, I will save the world file, basically, copy it and upload it. So that way you guys can watch or see the progress made. Visit all the places yourself, basically. Excuse me. Yeah, my brain's slowly saying let's go to bed soon. Most likely I will once I record this, and then I'll spend Thursday night and Friday working on editing, finishing editing, and starting to... Did the fern drop seeds? The fern did drop seeds. That is so weird. What was I saying? I'll spend a bit of Friday and Thursday night editing at least the recent videos, making sure they're all good, and then work on getting those uploaded overnight, so that everything comes out well. And then by the time Saturday and Sunday roll around, I will hopefully almost be caught up. So by the time you're seeing this, you should have, if you have notifications turned on, you should have seen like half a dozen uploads from me. And that's just getting all my backlogged content done and uploaded by the end of the year, which is what I'm wanting to do. Get all the content that I've recorded and stuff like that uploaded before the end of the year comes. And I have so many series going right now. Well, I say so many. I have 3. 2 of which are active, one of which hasn't been touched in quite a few months. We're just going to use a water bucket. I know the Terraria series. I'll get back to that eventually. This is quite a tall mountain. Look at that. It's actually really cool. Oh. Hell no. That's what I don't want to do. So we're just going to do this. Destroy that and just float our way down. There we go. Everything's just flowing down to the ground. So, yeah, all of this has been... All the past 3 episodes of Walking to Skye have been all filmed on the same day. It's kind of funny looking back at all the recordings and seeing like, oh, I haven't touched this series in, like 2 months, 3 months. I believe it was September. August or September, the last time I uploaded on this series. So it's been a while, and building the city, there's a bit of updates I have to do. Not that many, not as much as there will be, I believe, in like episode 17. Cause yeah, I haven't touched that one in months. But I have been working on it off camera. So it's like before I used to, once I started recording, I only worked on it on camera. But my thing is, working on the city is kind of like a calming thing. Because, just creative building, you let you just are able to forget about, like, whether you've had a bad day, whether, things are going well or not. It doesn't really matter for like the 30 minutes you're working on it. What matters is, hey, does this look good together? Does it look natural? Do the color palettes work? So for those like 30 minutes, you're just working on a small project. And it's nighttime now. Yay, I can only sleep at night, I know. No, there we go. So while that waits for us to go, there we go. So let's see, what else? My Harry Potter marathon that I've been planning is most likely gonna take place this weekend. And the Star Wars marathon will take place in about 2 weekends now. The final weekend of December, I'll go through all 9 movies, and maybe the Clone Wars movie as well. But I haven't like fully decided whether I'm going to do that as well. Um, all it does is just set up the TV show, and not really much else. It's just set between episodes 2 and 3. Everything kind of takes place between there. It really doesn't set up much except the TV show. Um, but I mean, throw it in because hell, it was part of that um, early 2008 stuff, the early 2000s or the 2000s era Star Wars, and not the really Disney Star Wars. The Disney movies, honestly, I liked. Just because the fact that they're the first Star Wars movies I got to see in theaters. Like, if you watched, you know how it was if you guys watched, episode 1 in theaters. Like, The Phantom Menace, episode 1. You watched A New Hope in theaters. You know that feeling of those opening credits in a movie theater. It's just so different between that and then watching them at home. Watching them at home does not compare at all to that feeling of just, I don't really know, honestly. Um, yeah. But I started the Star Wars marathon, doing the Skywalker Saga marathon, last year. And it took me about 25 hours to get through all of them. Longer than a day. Mainly because I fell asleep around like 3 a.m., which was just like halfway through Force Awakens. It was at like 3 or 4 a.m. Or must have been 3 a.m. And I fell asleep and I woke up and the movie's over and it's like, crap. Oops. But yeah, the Harry Potter marathon takes about 19 hours, I believe. And I just entered the last 100 pages of Deathly Hollows. So, chapter 33, I believe, is 100 pages left in the book, if I remember correctly. Um, if you count the epilogue. Otherwise, I have 3 chapters till it actually is the end, basically. And I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, I've read all the Harry Potter books once before. That was a big staple of the later years of elementary school for me. My dad read uh, Philosopher's Stone to me in third, fourth grade, roughly. And that's how I got hooked on it, basically. I went as Harry Potter for sixth grade. I used an actual stick from one of the trees in the backyard that had, a branch that had fallen off, and I used that stick and I put tape over the base of it and colored it black with a Sharpie, and that was my wand, and it was like actual wood, which was cool, you know? But like that's my elementary school, I never read um really any of the major series that came out in like around um the late 90s, 2000s, early 2010s. I never read um, the Hunger Games series. I never really read the Percy Jackson books. I had the Percy Jackson books. I just never read them. Um, I read the Harry Potter books. I never actually read book 7 before. Um, I listened to the audiobooks, so I at least knew um, what the book was about before I watched the movie. But the thing was, I had just started Deathly Hollows when I went to a summer camp. And oops, when on the way back, it was late at night, and I must have just forgotten the book in the rental car that the camp used. And I just never got the book back. So, whoops. So actually reading Deathly Hollows for like quote the first time is really amazing, honestly. 'Cause it's been a while since I've listened to the audiobook. It's been a while since I watched the movie. So, yeah, I'm thoroughly enjoying it. I'm gonna be kind of sad when I finish that series. I don't know what book series I'll start. I bought the box set, so 7 books from Walmart at almost the beginning of the year. Let's see. It was about March when I graduated. Um, so it was, yeah, I think it was about March. So it's taken me about 9 months to basically get through all 7 books. That's about almost a book a month. Um, so yeah, we have just about 6,600 meters to go. 600 blocks. How's my stats doing? Fallen walked. Really has not everything reset, basically. I don't know why. That's super weird. Anyway, we have 550 blocks left. So yeah, this is beta 1.6 basically. Nothing really too obviously changed except, we have grass now. I mean, we still have roses, which will stick around for quite a while before they change into poppies, which I still don't understand why they changed it. Um, that didn't really make sense. But, I mean, we still have roses, but a double rose bush. Anyway, 400 to go. Should hit it by nightfall. Or just about nightfall. You better not hit an ocean before we do that. That'll be just sad. So let's keep going. Nope. Slowly becoming nighttime. 300. To this, we may hit. Come on, come on. May not have been a good choice to swim across this right now, but I mean, it is what it is. So let's just go there and sleep. Feathers, nice. That scared me so badly. Do this. Just sleep like that. Just sleep like that. There we go. Okay, now we can move on. Wow, that actually scared me for a good a good one too. We got feathers. Nice. Yeah, zombies dropped feathers. It's weird having feathers as a placeholder when you're so used to like rotten flesh and stuff. Anyway, 150 to go. Just past 10:15. And we hit the final 100. 90. 80. 70. 60. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10. I need a nice clear patch to go with. I think that patch there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah. We hit 35,000. Oops, wrong thing. So let's put this down here. Use another piece of wood. 4, 5, 6. Boom. 12-4-2024. 35K. milestone. Dude, from 1.6 to 1.7. So, yeah, for now, I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye.